Alright, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video. I know my hair is a mess. I literally just took it out of a freaking ponytail right now. But so welcome back to another video. Now I did want to talk about Cassidy. Now there was something specific that I wanted to talk about. Now this gameplay right here, pretty solid, but I wanted to address a couple of things that I thought was kind of like weird and just changes that I didn't think needed to happen. Now there was a couple of things that I wanted to address here. So okay, obviously I think I was doing pretty good here because, well, my aim was pretty solid this entire match. I have been playing a lot of Ashe, as you guys know, so my aim has been pretty decent just because I'm playing a sharpshooter like consistently, so it's usually pretty spot on at this point. Now there's something that I wanted to say. So the reason why the title is what it is because I'm a little mixed with this whole situation. Okay, with Cassidy, you guys remember he used to have his magnetic grenade. Magnetic grenade will attach to you and it'll blow up. Now at the time, this magnetic grenade will be a homing missile. Like, you will throw it and it'll just attach to you. It was pretty ridiculous. The reason why I'm not playing and I'm showing you guys a highlight is because I think that it'll be better if I show you guys like this. When we actually talk about it besides me doing it real time, and then like I start getting mixed up and not really knowing what to talk about and shit like that. So yeah. So they changed his weapon from a homing missile to pretty much a flashbang. I don't think the flashbang is necessarily terrible, but it does do less damage and does do less damage. And it doesn't explode, it just flashes in your face, and I think you get like a second of the flash. Like, it's literally like a second, like it's really quick. It's like a second of the flash, and then, you know, after that, you know, you pretty much have like, I think like a 2 or 3 second delay. I think it's like 2 seconds to where you can't really like move like that, you're hindered. Now I think if you have really good aim, it's pretty good because you can kind of just throw it on him and then like just fan the hammer immediately afterwards. But you have to be really close to do so. Like, for instance, Reaper was right here, and I threw the thing, and then he got stuck too, which actually helped a lot. The thing is that when Reaper was a little bit further back, I could have threw my grenade on him, preventing him from fading. Preventing him from even getting closer, as close as he did, I would have been able to just destroy him a lot earlier and a lot quicker. And of course, when like, you know, other people get like a little bit low on health, like even like right this was Zenyatta, I could have technically kind of just threw it up in the air, and it would have still attached to him. I don't think that this is terrible. I think it makes Cassidy a little bit more balanced, I would say, because, you know, it's not like I'm getting, you know, you're not getting completely destroyed by, you know, Cassidy's that aren't really that good. You know, that people that don't really got great aim, they kind of hit their shots here and there, great aim, and they just rely on the grenade. People like that rely on the grenade, you know, that was kind of their crutch. Cassidy's gun does a lot of damage, so like if you at least hit 2 shots and you throw the grenade and that person's not even being healed, see, like that, you see how she got like a lot slower. Like I said, it's a hit or miss, especially now. So the thing is that what you used to be able to do is have somebody like, let's say, like Pharah. I had a match after this match where I was going against the Pharah, and I realized how much worse Cassidy is with Pharah. I was playing Ashe. I had to switch to Ashe because Echo in Ashe was a character that I could completely destroy, even while using Cassidy. I could just toss my grenade up, and mind you, when you get hit with the grenade, it kind of slowed you down. So they would just come falling down from the sky a little bit, and then I could easily, you know, just dome and headshot them and shit. But what happened now is I can't do that anymore because if they're too far in the air, I just literally can't get them. It could be a little far, and I can still throw my grenade with Cassidy's old grenade. I can still throw it, and for the most part, if you had like okay aim, because again, it was just more like a locking on thing. If you had decent aim, catch them in the air and kill them like really easily. I think them changing his grenade, I don't know how to explain it. I don't think it was terrible. I think it made him more balanced, but I think that it kind of put Cassidy in this weird spot because, like I said, even with Pharahs and shit like that, we all know how annoying Pharah is and stuff like that. And also, I know you've seen that range. That range is completely dog shit. I think the range can be increased a little bit. I think the range is really bad. I think it could be just increased just a little bit because that range is fucking terrible. Let's be honest, the range is god awful. As long as they increase the range, I think he'll be a lot better. It's not OP. It's not to the point where now you're just constantly dying because, you know, Cassie's behind you just throwing a grenade and it does like damn near like 2/3 of your health. Like, that's a lot to be doing, and it did a lot of damage. And again, if you get shot once by him, especially if it's a headshot and he throws a grenade on you, you're damn near dead. That's what I would do to fix Cassidy. I think they fixed him to a certain degree. It was sad that his grenade, you know, was gone, but I did know that Cassidy was really strong. He was in a really weird spot because he was just really strong. But now where he is right now, it's not that he's not still strong, he is. It's just now he doesn't have his OP homing grenade. Yeah, I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't think he's terrible. The Flashbang still does do damage. It's not like impossible to do damage with or whatever, you know, it still does get the job done pretty much. High Noon, I think, got some kind of buff. I think he could walk faster or something like that with this High Noon, so it got like a little slight buff. It's not like, but now I definitely wouldn't use Cassidy over Ashe. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't use Cassidy over Ashe at this point. Ashe's kit is just too good for a lot of characters. I don't really get pressed by a lot of characters while being Ashe. Regardless if it's a Sombra, if it's a, you know, Genji. Actually, the main person that I actually had a problem with was Genji. And I feel like if I pick Cassidy against Genji, I don't know if I would do well. I don't know how I would do with that. What I would do now is, Genji used to be my biggest problem. Every character, it didn't matter who I was. It didn't even matter if the Genji was necessarily good. Genji was always my problem. So I would switch to somebody like Mei or try to play Symmetra. I'm not really good with Symmetra, so I would always change to Mei. What I would do was I would change to Mei, so that way, you know, I just had the little beam. So even if he was blocking, I could still just take him out with the beam or whatever. I always felt like cheesy, and then if there was other characters on an opposite team that could just counter me, it's Mei, I would just consistently get countered, you know? Ashe, literally, if I just throw the grenade, if Cass, and so let's say I shoot Genji, he's like, okay, let me start blocking. Once he blocks, I know he can't throw any shurikens at me, he can't do anything. I throw the little bomb thing, blow him up, he's usually gonna run away after that point. And he usually won't press me after that. And that's what I love about Ashe. He won't press me after that anymore. And if I'm consistently doing that to him, it's not like he can teleport behind me like Sombra. So if I'm consistently doing that to Genji, he's either A, gonna change, or he's gonna start focusing other people. You know what I mean? I've been getting into matches to where like I'm Ashe and I'm just getting completely focused and I'm still doing amazing with her, even though while being like completely like focused by the entire team. No, I know I've gotten a lot better with her, but her kit is just so good to where you can deal a lot of area damage. She has a lot of kits to, or her kit get up on certain areas, and I can do all this other kind of shit to where, like, you know, I can get better high ground, or I don't know, she's just a better version of Widowmaker. You know, like when I'm doing like a Widow versus Ashe or whatever, her kit is so good because I can play her like Widowmaker to a certain degree. Like, hear me out on this. I'm not saying that she's like Widowmaker, but what I'm saying is, like, I wouldn't play Widowmaker over Ashe. I would definitely play Widowmaker unless I had like damn near 80% worth of aim. Because once you start getting pressed by other characters in this game and you're Widow, it's over. It's just over. If you're getting pressed by d.va, if you're getting pressed by, you know, fucking Sombra or all these other characters, it takes way too long to aim in and do all this other shit. Besides if you're just Ashe, you know what I'm saying? And I can still, you know, hip fire, I can aim in and shit, which does more damage. Just think that, like, overall, Ashe is just such a good character in this game. Where, like, I didn't even realize, but in my opinion, Ashe is damn near like at least A tier or S tier in this game. Never realized how good she really was when you start to lock down her aim. Start locking down her aim, she is one of the best characters in this game, hands down. She's so hard to press too, because like, think about it. Once you run up on her, let's say like you pick somebody like Sombra and you got your headphones in, you're locked in and shit, turn around and just instantly coach gun her. Or you can turn around if you really confident in your aim, turn around headshot her consistently. Like, she's so easy to kill. I've never realized how easy she was to kill until I started picking Ashe. Yeah, that's just my opinion. Also, do you guys like the gold here? You guys like the jade? Oh my god, that jade is beautiful on this gun. This is nice. This is beautiful on this gun. Gold is nice, but I think the gold will only be nice if I did something like this. Looks like, okay, the jade looks ugly there, but the gold looks beautiful here. I'm gonna definitely get the gold weapons for Ashe. She's the only one that I care about at the moment when it comes to weapons. Mind you, she's the only one that I'm playing anyway, so. Also gonna probably buy all of her voice lines. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm gonna do yet. So I am gonna be doing a Reinhardt video. After this video, there should be a Persona video today. Hopefully, we'll see if a Persona video comes out today. I hope so. Already done. I just need the thumbnails and all that other kind of stuff. So yeah, just working on that shit. This actually looks pretty cool. Also, Reinhardt did get a buff. It's another video that I'm gonna be looking at. I think he got a hard light. He's supposed to have another weapon. I don't know when the weapon is supposed to be coming to the game, but he definitely does have another skin. I mean, to see when that comes, I don't know. Also, here are some of the skins in the shop if you guys want to check this out. You got the Cyber Vision for freaking Zarya, Ultra Watch, which I actually really like this one for Cassidy. Then you got this one, which I'm actually kind of mad that I didn't buy the Valentine skin for freaking Ashe, but it's whatever. But yeah, anyway though, guys, that is gonna do it for today's episode. I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, I'll see you guys later.